Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to the Cloud Finance Guru Institute, Oracle Fusion Financials demo session. Okay, so thanks for joining. So myself Bala Vijay, experience I am having 30 years of experience. Okay, I'm currently working in the Oracle Fusion Financial domain only. And now currently my position is a project architecture. So that is the first position in the Oracle Fusion. Okay, and moreover, this ERP application is I have written here zero coding ERP software training. So we are not involving any coding technology. We are in a functional side. Okay. So no worry about zero like coding that we have to write codes. Okay. There is no coding. It is fully with the navigation based. How you operate your mobile, same thing that will be doing in your as you start working as a consultant. We'll be going to the even with the ERP application. Okay. Now, before joining or enrolling, after enrolling in the institute, okay, institute agenda, why we have started this institute is our agenda is cracking the job independently with my training and instruction to be followed strictly. Okay, nowadays if you observe anywhere there is a fully dependency for the to crack the job because lack of the skill. There is no real time skill. They are lacking. Even though courses are they are completing, it's been 1 year 2 years, but always students are depending on someone for the like it is like interview proxy, okay, voice over, all those like backdoor jobs. So this is anyway it is a shortcut to get the job, but there is always 100% risky. Okay, you may get the job in shortcut, but how you soon you enter into the organization, you need to depend on someone. So I don't want that kind of training or that kind of encouragement in my training or in my institute. So we are starting now. It's been almost 6 months. Okay, already people, already students who trained from me and who are already trained outside and they are enrolled in the institute and they are able to crack the independently. Okay, there is no depend. We are not encouraging any interview, proxy or support, voice over until unless that you have attended 10 interviews, 5 interviews, then you are good with the subject only. We are encourageable. Always we are not encouraging that kind of. Now, this course, who are eligible to learn this course, who are eligible. What is the eligibility? Eligibility, any degree. Maybe BCom, BA, BSc, BTech, okay, and MBA, MTech, MCom, like CA qualified, inter-semi qualified CA, all those, okay, all those candidates who are eligible for this course. And moreover, non-IT to IT who already started their career in non-IT, like a content moderator, okay, end users means accounts payable end user, account receivable end user, okay, R2R end user, O2C end users, whoever it may be, data entry operators who are in non-IT side, okay, they can also switch their jobs to the IT side, okay. And moreover, last one, the career gap. You may started your business, maybe you may get, maybe you got your married, maybe you shifted somewhere, okay, there is a career gap of 5 years, 10 years, 3 years, 2 years. Those can also start learning this course, okay. And low salary problems, that is that applicable to the non-IT side. Maybe per year you may get the per like maybe 3 LP with the fresher, okay, max to max if you are having 10 years. As per my experience, I am seeing like only 6 LP or 5 LP for 10 years experience in non-IT, okay. Those can also, you can learn this course and you can jump into the IT side. And layoffs, we are not having any layoffs on the consultants. We are in the IT side and our role is a functional consultant roles. So there is no fear of layoffs and there is no AI impact on this ERP application. As simple as, suppose AI can give you the inputs. Simple example, suppose if you want to construct your home, okay, you want to construct a building, if you want to construct your home, AI can help you the plan, but can AI can build your home? As simple as it cannot build your home. Same as we are working with the business, the clients, what they require, we are going to develop the application, we are going to do the configuration. But AI cannot do the, AI cannot replace the human until unless there is like, as of now this ERP, we don't have any much impact on the layoffs, okay, AI impact until unless 30-20 years. There is no fear of this one, okay. Now, one more thing, course structure. Before I start what is ERP everything, then let me start with the course duration so that you will understand what is our course. So course duration is a 2 months. Okay. Mode of online, offline. So sessions will be in online. Offline means institute will be, physical institute is available in Kukatpally location, so near to metro station. You can come to institute for practice discussions. Okay, maximum 40, minimum 40 hours. Okay, that we are going to take the sessions, and max up to it will go to the 75-60 hours. It depends on our flexibility. Okay, what is your time frame you're having? How soon you want to start? Okay, how soon you want to start as like uploading your resume? Okay, do you have the time? And as per your financial situation, everything we consider it. Now, recorded session. So you'll have the recording sessions which are in Drive access. We'll take your email address and we'll provide. Not only your current batch Drive access, we'll give all Drive access from whatever the past Drive access, we'll give to everything, because that is a e-learning. Suppose you have the flexibility of time. Suppose you are non-working employee. Okay, suppose you are not working anywhere, so you have the time to spend some time before live sessions, so that you have some time, you will have the, your course can be completed faster than the live sessions. And that is also including with the live training only. There is no excess amount we are charging. Okay, and hands-on expense, that is one of the most important, hands-on practice. So most of the students will get the training, but they will not, they are not going to practice in the application. Whatever we are going to learn in the training, that has to be implemented in the practice. Until unless you use the application, then only you are aware of the subject. You will be knowing the real time what is happening, how to use the application. Otherwise, it is very difficult. And instance, we will provide the non-refresh instance. Refresh instance means every 10 days we will be giving the instance to practice. Okay, as soon as that expire, we will be providing the new instance, and there is a free of cost. We are not charging anything. Okay, and moreover, 2 demo sessions will have. Okay, and 2 live session with the real time. Okay, and you can take the decision. You cannot take immediately after 1 demo, 2 demo. You cannot choose that what is the course. Okay, what is the institute. We are giving a flexible of time, 2 demos, 2 live sessions. Suppose there are students. See, we completed 2 demos and 2 live sessions. Now till that we are good. Can I have 1 more session or 2 more session to take the decision? We are always ready to give the flexibility, because as simple as, if you are purchasing your dress, maybe t-shirt or shirt or anything with the cost of 1,000, with the cost of 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, how many shops you will go and select that one shirt? That may use for maybe 3 months or 6 months, but how many shops, how many hours you will spend to select that particular shirt? That is only 1,000 of cost, and this is your career, student career. So Sadhwar, we are confident about our training. Okay, and we are confident
Hello,
about our subject. Yeah, tell me.
sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, I have gone through this video in your YouTube profile.
Okay,
Yeah, I just seen it in yesterday night itself.
okay.
Uh, I think why I'm telling is that I think I am the only person in the demo session right now. So I
Okay,
just
yes,
don't want
yes.
to waste your time. I
Do
have
you
gone
want,
through this video, sir,
do you
yesterday.
want any real time that you want to see the application?
Yeah, yes, sir. I
Okay,
have gone through this video only. I think
okay.
it's yesterday. The last week, I think you have
Yes,
posted in
yes,
before
yes,
12 days.
yes.
I have gone through this video.
Okay.
I'm very. I'm looking for just. I just want to know one thing is that I have a gap of almost 10 years.
Yes.
I didn't work anywhere.
So do you have the, you don't have any PF history as well? As simple as
Yeah.
10
Yes, sir.
years. Okay.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you learn this course,
And
yeah, tell me.
uh, yeah, I do not have any knowledge also. I mean, subject knowledge or anything else. Because it's a 10 years gap, I don't have anything. So, so is
Okay.
it possible for me? Is it possible for me to start from scratch?
Yes, that's what. Zero knowledge. I
Yeah,
kept this as zero
yeah,
knowledge. Okay.
yeah.
You
Zero
may not
knowledge.
learn 100%. That is as simple as. Am I right? You cannot learn
Yes, sir.
100%. You may learn
Okay.
40%. That is simple, as simple as. Let's go with the 40
Yes,
one.
sir.
So if
Yes,
you
sir.
learn 40% also, you have the
Sir.
skill set of the 40%. Where
Sir.
you started zero, at least let take
Yes, sir.
about 35%, as simple as. Okay, and
Okay.
you are
Okay.
aware of the application, you are aware of the
Yes.
subject, As simple as,
Yes.
okay. Suppose
Okay.
if you are a confident, so this is a least
Sir.
one. Okay, this is a least one.
Sir.
Suppose
Sir.
if after completing your course that you are a
Sir.
confident that you learned, let's take about 50%, okay,
Sir.
and that is a real time.
Sir.
This is the where students are lacking, real time. 50% with the
Sir.
real time, there is a fair chances of cracking your job. As simple as, okay, suppose
Sir.
let's take worst situation. Okay,
Sir.
let's take about your investment into this training. Okay,
Sir.
you may invest your 25,000 or whatever it may be, you call it. Okay, and
Okay.
I'm asking your time of 3 months, 2 months course, 1 month, like you need to apply, you need to prepare for that 3 months. Okay,
Okay.
now how many days? 90 days. Am
Sir.
I right?
Yes, sir.
90 days. Okay, divided by 25,000. 2,000 divided by 90. Per day, how much you are spending? 278 rupees you are spending.
76.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
in Indian, now as of now in this our in our scenario, let's take an worst situation only. As simple as
Yes,
if
sir.
you go outside anywhere, then
Sir.
your minimum spend is 500 as per my experience. Okay, now this is a worst situation.
Yes.
Now this is not the important. This is not important for us. What is important?
Yes, sir.
Time investment. One of the most important nowadays. This
Yes,
is
sir.
the important time investment. If you invest your time, nobody can take out you. This is ultimate. It's okay. 25,000 per day, 278 rupees. That for middle class families, it looks okay hard. But if you think,
Yes.
observe, nowadays 500 is the minimum expenses. If you step out from your home. Now, what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
asking, time investment. If you invest your time per day, 6 hours, okay, and not only time investment, consistency. Okay, this is one of the most important. Suppose, as simple as you purchased your vehicle or you purchase your home, something or mobile. Okay, first 10 days, how you will take care of your suppose you got one product. Okay, how you
Yes, sir.
take care of that one? You will not ask your friends. You take or you wash out. Okay, you keep one like what is that one? You go for like one covers everything. You take care of so much. First 10 days.
Yes, sir.
Learning also same,
Sir.
because you're learning new technology that you are not aware of this technology. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and first 10 days it will be very excitement for you. Any student, not only
Yes,
you.
sir.
This is what
Yes,
happened.
sir.
Excitement.
Yes.
Now what will happen slowly? That will be decreased day by day. Now
Yes, sir.
learning is like every day is a learning. Suppose
Yes, sir.
first 10 days you spend very good amount of time. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now you are given the gap. Gap means maybe let's take 10 days. Now what will happen?
Yes.
Again you have to start from scratch.
Yes.
Now whatever 10 days of the time investment you have done, that is already wasted, vanished.
Yes, sir.
Again you have to start. Same thing. You will start here, scratch, again you give gap. So that doesn't work for any student, for any learning. It has to be 90 days means 90 days. Okay. And after getting your job also, you need to keep on upskilling our skills. Otherwise, nowadays,
Yes.
now in a job market, anywhere, we have to upskill every day. That is not about first target is getting a job, then
Yes, sir.
surviving. Afterwards, you need to upskill day by day.
Yes, sir.
You cannot sit in the same position for longer period. Maybe 10 years you want to
Yes.
sit only same salary, same company. It doesn't work. You may have the
Yes, sir.
flexibility, but if you are really need for something, then after 2 years or 3 years, you need to start again. Before that only, within the three years only, you need to upskill. You want to move to another company, you want to switch, you want to increase your salary, you need to upskill every day. You need to learn something new, because
Yes.
nowadays heavy competition outside. As simple as. Okay. Now
Yes,
let's
sir.
go to application. As simple as. Let's go to application. Okay. So this
Okay.
is now if you are aware of the cloud-based applications. Now we are not going to install any softwares. As simple as
Okay.
nowadays, cloud-based. Any organization is not going to install any software in their laptops, in their systems. Okay.
Okay.
And this entirely, the data, this entirely with the online. Suppose earlier,
Okay.
if you observe, earlier we used to have the physical office, okay, where we used to have the servers. RNS used to maintain the servers, okay, particular place, particular employees, everything, okay. And earlier we have the any organization, okay, if you remember olden days, okay, let's go with the 30 days or maybe 20 years or maybe 30 years. We used to maintain the register, stock registers. Did you observe anywhere? Stock registers. Maybe what is our material, what is the who has taken, which date has taken, how much it is going, where it is going. Everything is maintained manually. There is no before computers. After computers, what happened? Slowly they used to install the softwares and they used to record in the Excel formats, Tally, ERP application, spreadsheets. Okay, these kind of things started. Now, nowadays, what is happening? Cloud based. Okay, not required any software installation. You can also work, you can also log in with your mobile. Okay, this using this URL, you can update whatever you want to update, whatever you want to work it, and flexibility of the workings, hybrid models, remote work opportunities. Okay, let's go with the application only. As simple as let's go to application. How it looks out, how it looks out, and how easy to learn. If you are able to use your mobile in your daily activities, I hope you are using your mobile every day.
Yes, sir.
That is the one of the most important for every human being. Without mobile, even like 10 minutes, not able to survive. That is mandatory. That will be in your hand. Okay. Now you are able to operate your mobile means you are able to learn this course because if you observe this entire one. Now, why organizations are choosing this Oracle Fusion ERP application? Okay. There are no multiple software installation. Okay. There are no physical what is that, no servers they are not going to use. Everything is online, everything is in one platform where organization can track one by one each department, each each module wise they can track in the same platform, only one platform. Suppose simple example, every organization is having the employees, am I right? Employees, if you are working in one of the organization, there will be employees. So we have the human capital management, HCM means where employees data will be maintained, recorded in the particular application. That application also in the Oracle Fusion, we are having the human capital management. Now let's take about the like manufacture industries, okay, like inventory base, okay, where we can have the supply chain management. Same thing we are able to, that Oracle is providing the same one platform. Okay. Now service based companies. Okay. Where we are giving our services of maybe our clients. Same we are able to give. And small scale industries. Let's take out simple example. Apollo Hospitals, Sneha Chicken Center. These are very small scale industries. Even though they are using this application. And this application is a user friendly application. Now let's go to in our application, go to setup and maintenance. Simple option I'm telling. How you go to your settings. Okay. If you want to select your SIM1, if you want to select your mobile data, you can have the options. Now you can go to settings. You can operate SIM1 or SIM2 from the mobile data. If you want to switch off your SIM1, you can have the off switch off and on options. You can just off it. Okay. Same thing. Now we are going to learn financials. Okay. We are going to learn the financials. And whenever you purchase your mobile, there will be so many things will be available, but client has chosen financials. Now let's simple example, we'll take the simple example. Okay. Now I think you are aware of the modules. Hello, can you
Yes,
tell?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, if you have gone to the demo, it will be very easy. Let's go
Yes, sir.
with the one simple example. So we will understand. Which let's go with the AP side. Okay. Suppose organization has purchased one laptop. Okay, as simple as
Okay.
purchased laptop. Now from whom they have purchased? Vendor. Ultimately,
vendor.
Okay. And if this is the important, if this is the process, then what organization has to pay? Payments. Okay. Before that, what will have? If you purchase your mobile, what you will get? Invoice. Am I right?
Yes,
The
sir.
bill you will get it. Bill you will get it. Then cash or transfer
Bank.
will do it. Okay. And this is a simple process. Let's go to the application. How we can use the application. Okay. Now, as of now, we are in the this is a public instance. This is a public
Sir,
instance.
sorry to disturb, sir. This is Sendil V. Even I have also joined the meeting.
Yeah. Good morning, Senthil. Thanks for joining.
Yes. Okay, sir. I'll mute myself now. I'll be listening to what you're saying. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, thanks. So, as simple as now, earlier, if you observe olden days or whatever you call it, okay, now supplier has to send the, if you observe, supplier used to prepare the invoice and they used to scan the invoices. Am I right? They used to scan the invoices. They have the scanners where that invoice will flow into the one of the workflow. Again, from there, they used to validate everything. Nowadays, automation, everything is automation where supplier can like send through using the emails, okay, that Oracle has provided automation without touching any manual intervention. Also, supplier can send the invoices, that payment can be automated, validation, invoice, everything is automated. Okay, now let's go to the home button. Now we are in accounts payable modules. Let's go with the one simple transaction. Let me go to the one of the instance, which is like a private instance. In this instance, we have not done up to the AP module. Let's go to this one. And this is a public instance, okay? And we are going the private instance. This is a non-refresh instance. This is a refresh instance. Every 1 week, there will be a refresh. This is a non-refresh. Now, let's go to the payables. Now, click on create invoice. Now, you are not going to do the transaction. As a consultant, what you have to do? We are going to configure, we are going to build the application. Means, suppose if you want to create this invoice, now let's take about the end users, non-IT team, end users are going to work on the transaction. As a consultant, you have to design this entire fields, whatever is happening. Okay, suppose let me go with the one of the example we'll understand in the real time. Now I'm going with the LI to BU. Okay. Now, as a non-IT, you don't know about the application. You don't know about how it has been designed. But as a consultant who has prepared this one, who has configured. Now let's go to one more tab. We will understand. And let's go with the suppliers. Let's keep 2 more examples so that we will understand. Okay. Now let's take an example. One BU, business unit, one supplier, okay, and amount is USD, date, pay terms. These are fetching automatically when end user entered. But without this configuration, without inputting this data in the application, how it will be possible? Means the back end work as a consultant we are performing. Let's go with the business unit where we have configured. How we can configure? Go to setup and maintenance. And this entire application, Oracle is based on the working and the role based. Okay. Suppose if you have seen my demo, that is like OTT platforms. It is a based on the subscription base. Okay. Okay. That is a subscription base. And we have the admin pages. Okay. Admin access, role based access. Okay. If you have gone through the demo, it is very easy. Now, let's go with as a consultant. Go to the payables. Okay, go to the payables. We have the invoice option where as a consultant, you will be configuring this option. Now, let's go to the first field. Go to the organization structure. How you have built that business unit. How you have built that business unit. How you have configured. As per the client requirement, what are the data they have provided, you have created the particular business unit. Now, entire application is a navigation based. There is nothing much like rocket science or maybe code you have to write it. Just navigation based, how to go. Suppose in your mobile you want to use YouTube, where you go? You will go to YouTube. If you want to Gmail, you will go to Gmail. If you want to change something that you want to allow only a trusted application, you will turn off the third party application. Am I right? Can you respond? If you don't want to allow third party application to install in your mobile, what do? You may turn off your settings where you have the permissions. Am I right? Can you respond so that
Yes,
we'll
sir.
have
Yes, sir. Yes,
as
sir.
simple
Yes.
as suppose you want to allow the third party application to install your mobile. What do? You just on it.
Yes.
Am I right? Suppose, and one more thing, suppose you want to store your photos. Where you store? You have the gallery, you have the drive option, okay, Google Photos, everywhere you have. Same thing. This application have the multiple options where client can choose it. What is the best way they can choose it? And moreover, what we are doing, navigation, nothing else we are doing. Okay, just you need to perfect with the navigation. Suppose now you know we are using your mobile since a long time. Suppose let's take a laptop. How to use the Excel? What formulas you are using? As simple as by using the Excel, by learning something like months or years, by exploring the same application, same thing, that will be very easy that you will learn something. Okay, there is no coded involved, nothing involved. You try to operate your mobile, okay, you try to operate your computer, same thing. This application also navigation. Let's take how as a real time will implement. Suppose client has provided one data, that is one of the business unit. Now we need to understand now what is a business unit. Okay, you need to understand. Suppose any organization, one of the client is having. Suppose let's take about the Tata. Everybody is aware of the Tata. Tata
Yes,
product,
sir.
Tata
Yes.
company. Let's take with the Tata. Now Tata is a brand. Tata is an entity. Now under Tata, how many are there? How many business are there? There are n number of business. Am I right? Tata cars,
Yes.
Tata
Automotive.
insurances. So many things are there. Now,
Insurance, tea, everywhere. They are into every
everywhere.
sector, sir.
Water bottle, real estate, everywhere it is there. Now let's go with the Tata insurance. Okay. Now the Tata insurance is also available in the multiple countries. Am I right? Now,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
multiple countries. I am going with the Indian INR, that franchise. Let's take with the INR, Indian. Now let's go with the Tata. Tata, let's go with the Motors. Motors, IND. This is what the client will provide the data. Now we are going to create the one of the franchise in the application, ERP application. The data you are going to create it, that you are going to configure it. As simple as now default set. There are so many things that you will understand. Now, as of now, there are two sets, common set and enterprise set. How you can prepare it. Now let's go with the as simple as. Once you understand only, it will have the. It takes some time, but I'm showing the how you can use it. In a real time, if you implement, if you are working in the support project implementation, if you are working in implementation project, you will be doing this one. There are couple of projects where you do only with the support. Let me show you that one also. Now we are in an implementation project. Let me save and close. Same way, I have created the same this BU. Now let's go to a back. This field is coming with this business unit we have configured as per the client requirement. That's what this is appearing here. Now supplier. Now supplier means we have the procurement module. Accounts payable with the interlink with the procurement means SCM, supply chain management, procurement module. Okay. Cash management means banking. All the banks related data will be maintained under cash management. Now let's go with the procurement. You can see the suppliers, where the suppliers data can be maintained. Suppliers are as simple as relatable to the employees. Once you select any of the company, then you have to be onboarded into the organization. Until unless you onboard in the organization, then only you have the access to step into the organization. Maybe your ID card, your access, your laptop, everything is related to your access. Once you onboard only, you can have the access. As simple as. Am I right? Your
Yes, sir.
credentials, everything. The suppliers also same. Let's give the suppliers. How we can create the suppliers. Procurement. Okay. Now you can have the suppliers. Okay. We have the PO invoices, non-PO invoices. PO means purchase orders. Non-PO means all the purchase orders are pre-approved. Means those are like estimated the budgets wise they will go allocated for future purposes, like future purpose. All the POs are the pre-approved POs. Non-PO means it is an immediate. There is no like it will be like service based. Okay. Now let's go to the suppliers module. How we can create the supplier, what are the things are available in the, you can see it. Go to the manage supplier, one of the supplier we have already created, let's see. Okay, we have the elite supplier. Now this supplier is, now if organization is taking the any materials, if the purchasing something, now the organization has to pay to the supplier. Okay, now supplier will have the supplier has to enroll in the organization application onboarded. Okay, and supplier should have the address that we call it the remit to, because the check whatever organization is issuing the check for the payments. Okay, that has to be sent to the particular address. Okay, contact details. Okay, and there are so many bank accounts. We'll have the bank accounts. Let's go to sites. How, what supplier bank account is there? Which bank? Which payment method? All these are we are configuring in this platform. This is supplier related platform. Now, this data, supplier data is coming from the procurement module. And moreover, the business unit. Now, how this supplier is assigned or interlinked associated with this business unit means we can go to site assignment where we can assign particular business unit to this supplier. And this supplier can associate with the n number of business units, as simple as. Okay, one vendor can do n number of business, one vendor can do multiple jobs. Suppose if this supplier is able to supply to the Tata, supply to the Infosys, supply to the Wipro, any organization, as simple as. And we are going to add it here. We are going to associate here those franchises, those business units. Okay, and this is like simple. Now let us see. Now this is transaction work, but as a consultant, we should be knowing between the, like we should aware of the first one as a consultant. Let's understand. Application knowledge. Application knowledge. Okay, and process knowledge. Okay, and business process knowledge, application knowledge, business requirements. Business requirements understanding. Okay, as a consultant, these are the three roles, three important things that you need to aware of each and everything. And let's take about the reality. Do you think that we can learn 100% within the 3 months? There is no course, there is no thing that will be 100% learned. What we learn, what is required as per the JD, as per the jobs in current market, that you will need to crack your job by exploring maybe 2 years or 1.5 years, 3 years, by exploring, by working in the same domain. You will be expertise with the some ERP application or any application, any tool. By exploring, by working only, you will be with the expertise with the subject knowledge. It will not come 100%. It takes some time. There is a process that we have to follow. Now, you are good with the application knowledge, but if you are not aware of the process knowledge, it is a very difficult. Now, application now let's go with the non-IT end users. What is their job? They will enter the data, whatever the given data, they will be entering the application and they will be processing the invoices and they will be making the payments as well. Now, if any errors comes, they don't know how to resolve that one. They will be raising the tickets. raising the tickets for help to resolve that. Now, we have seen the implementation. Now, there is a support projects. You will be working in the support project that you have to resolve this particular issue. You have to resolve this particular issue and educate the end user. See, you have made this mistake due to this configuration, due to this incorrect data you provided. Please correct it. Then confirm me once you are able to process the invoice. And there is a process knowledge gap, application knowledge gap, everything. End user doesn't know anything. Just whatever the data provided, they will be entering in the transactions. We are not going to do any transaction activities. We are only going to do these transaction activities in the implementation phase that we call the testing. Whenever we are in the implementation, we are going to do the only testing purpose. Whether whatever the configurations I have done, I implemented, whether those are working or not, whether the results are as per the expected results are there, that we have to test it. Until unless you test it, you cannot know what configuration as a consultant we have configured. Whether you may, suppose, let's take with the pay. Now, as for the client requirement, I have not done this pay option here. I have not selected. But you are trying to create an invoice, you are trying to pay. That doesn't allow to pay because one of the configuration you have disabled. Now, everything is enable and disable only with the navigation bit, nothing else here. Now, let us create one quick invoice. We'll understand. Now, invoice number. Okay, invoice number will be and the invoice copy that supplier will be provided. Let's take with the 224466. Now we are creating that end use as a practice, as a training purpose. As I'm creating the non-PO invoice. Let's take about 60,000. Okay, and invoices, we have the type of invoice we'll have. Standard, prepayment, debit memo, credit memo, withholding, return. Now standard memo, standard invoices, simple as the supplier has given the materials or service to the organization. As soon as whenever supplier delivered the goods and services, supplier will prepare the invoice and send to the organization. Then AP team prepares or record the information in the application. Now pay terms. Pay terms mean as per the organization and vendor there will be agreement. Suppose they have the 50% they paid it or they have taken the credit base. When the due amount has to be paid. Okay, that is between the mutual understanding between the vendor and organization. Okay, and terms date. Suppose supplier has delivered the goods and services or any laptops maybe April month. Now supplier has created the invoice on May 24th. Now the due date has to be started with the when the goods are delivered or when the invoice is started based on the terms date. How you want to. Now these also we have configured somewhere. Let's go to that one so that you will understand where we can define it. Everything is the only navigation. There is nothing else. Everything is only navigation that we have to be perfect. If something happens, where we have to go? Go to payables. Now we are in AP. As simple as we are in AP, always you need to go to payables. When you are going to make a payment, simple logic, go to payment. When you are in a bank, go to cash management. When you are expenses, go to expenses. When you are assets, fixed assets. And legal entities. While you start learning, then you'll understand. Now let's go to payables. Go to manage invoice option. Where for AP, entire AP, that invoice option plays very important role. Now you can see invoice date, accounting dates. Okay. Terms date, invoice date. We have the options here. Goods received date. Okay. System date. Based on the client decision only, will be configuring this each and every option. Whatever we put, enable or disable, whatever we do, it is not our choice. It's as simple as the client provides
Clients,
configuration. And we need to test out. We need to also do the testing also. And sometimes what happens in reality, there are different teams. Suppose you may working in the implementation and in your organization, in your current project, you may have the testing team. Means you do the only configuration and you hand over to the testing team that they do the testings. And sometimes there will be cost base, you will be doing the configuration, you will be doing the testing as well. It depends on how your role plays as for the project, as for the company. Okay. Now invoice header, let's make it like lines as well. how end user will prepare this invoice. Now, nowadays, let's take an example. Now, are the end user maintaining manual work? Manual invoice entry? No. 99% they are using the manual entry. They are using the Excel spreadsheets where Oracle has provided already spreadsheets. Now, okay, there is something. Okay, if you observe, now let's go to reality. Now, user is trying to record the invoice in the application. How? Company, this is an entity, company values. These are we only, as a consultant, we only configured in the ERP application. Now, let's take this is an accounting thing, distribution. Now, user is not able to.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. So first we have to create the company name, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now we are with the real time with the how end users are making an issues. As a consultant, we have to resolve. Now see, this company is the company values I am not saying as an end user. I am going with the end user. Department values I am saying. Accounts values I am saying. Now let's take an example. Now this user, let's take I am only user. I am not able to see the values. Now in reality, what I will do? Immediately I will raise a ticket. As simple as support ticket, I will raise it. What will happen? Then it will come to you as a consultant. If you are working in a support project, it will come to you. Now, here it starts your support work. Like your role starts. What is your role? To find out the resolution. Am I right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, to find out the resolution because you are aware of the entire application knowledge, you are aware of the process knowledge, and you are also known as a business, as per the business requirements. Maybe you're implemented, maybe someone implemented, but application is the same. Am I right? Same application. If anybody has implemented, but you have the expertise in the application, same application you are using. Now we need to find out why these company values are not reflecting. You start your analysis. You acknowledge the support ticket that you are working on it. You are received it. You will get back to them. You will update them. Now, this is the training only because of me. I have only done the as per the trainings because in my training we will go with the only real time that you have to see. Everywhere you can learn the theory part, but real time is missing. That's what we are going to only work with the real time. End user role you have to play, consultant role you have to play, as a business stakeholder role. 3 roles. If you are good with the 3 roles, then easy to crack the jobs. Now let's resolve the issue now in a simple as in a demo only. We are going with the real time. Let's go with the cancel. Go to where we have configured the values. Go to financial reporting structure. End user doesn't know how the application is built, how configuration has been done, where they don't have any access. They will have only access these transaction pages. They don't know how it is implemented. As simple as they will enter the data. That's it. Now go to the value sets. Company, manage values, search. No. Okay. So now what happened? Our where is that one? Elite BU, okay, and company department accounts. What is this one? Company departments account. Future also is there. 1 second. Okay, so where we have created the enterprise structure in the chart of accounts level. Okay, let me try with the Elite. Let me go with the Elite structure. Okay, company, manage values. Now search. Now here the values are perfect. See, you can see this enable option is enabled only. There is no end date. There is no stoppage of the allow posting, allow budgeting. This is a perfect. Now one of the criteria. If there are 10 checks, I have need to check. One check I have completed. Now I could go to the one more option where I can see. Go to the general ledger. Go to the all task. Go to the assign balance segment values where we have defined here. So this is not our, this is a star PL. Okay, our is a elite. Let's change this one. Cancel. Elite PL. Here also it's correct only. Correct. If you observe this 10 also, there is no started and end date. Everything is perfect. Cancel. And we have ledger values. Same, everything is perfect. And let us check the legal entity. But entity has to be perfect. Now go to the legal entity, whether this entity has been active or inactive. This entity also active. Okay. And these are the only ways to check it. Now, still these values are not reflecting. Now, what are the checks I have done? That is perfect. Now, let me tell you as a consultant, if there are application bugs, what we will do as a consultant, there is a Oracle support team. Okay, there is a Oracle support team where you raise the application bug. See, I have cross-checked the each and every configuration. Okay, even though everything is perfect, still the company values are not reflecting in this particular instance. Okay, you raise it. There might be bug issues, there might be instance issues. Am I right? Hello? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me put this way. See, still I'm not able to see any values. There could be some instance issues. There could be some issues. That could be instance. Maybe sometime it will be like this time it will be working, sometimes it may not be working. At the time, as a consultant, you have to do your analysis, take your screenshots, keep it in document. Whenever the Oracle support team, if you raise your Oracle service request, then you have to keep it handy. When you have taken the screenshots, mean there is a evidence. Suppose when they started doing the analysis, now as the Oracle supporting, they're able to see the values. Then you can say, see, this time I have taken the screenshot, I have the evidence. Mean that you have performed your analysis. Okay, that is an evidence as a consultant. If someone is asking your manager, your senior manager, anybody, why have you raised the SR service request without doing the analysis? Then you can say, see, I have done my analysis. Everything is perfect. I have taken the evidence as well. So there might be bug issues. Now it is working. So you can have the evidence. There is no questions, cross questions. Okay. This is why you can implement it. Now let me go to the cancel. 1 second. Now this is an invoice workbench. Let me go to the payment workbench. Go to payables, payments, where you can make the payments here. Okay, go to manage payments or create payments. Let me go to the create payment. This is a manual, the payments also manual payments. You can do the manually, but nowadays every organization is making only parents. If you are aware of the parents, suppose let's take our example, our salaries. Our salaries will be automatically credited on the last working day or first working day as per the organization. How entire 1 lakh or 2 lakhs or 50,000 employees will get the credit on the same day, same time? Mean bulk payments, auto payment, right? We have the payment process request where every organization use the same process. How they want to make the payments. As suppose as an organization, Suppose they know the salary has to be credited on the 29th, May 29th. They already know how many employees are there, 50,000. What is the what is the base? Is the project base, company base, role base? Everything is already structured. As simple as they'll prepare it and they will give to the banks. Banks will be doing the salaries credited in your account. All your data will be available in the bank. But bank data also available in the application, where you can see the statements. We can load the bank statement into the Oracle Fusion application. We can also do the host to host integrations, server to server, how it works. There will be integration also. Now let's take example. This is the one. Now I want to define with the particular business units, payments. Now I have 10 business units. Okay. Now I want to run till payments has to be done till 24th. Okay. What the due for the vendors or employees, I want to do for one of the business unit. That is only one business unit I want to do. Specifically, I want to do only for one business unit, or I want to do only particular payment method, maybe check payment I want to use, or I want to use only separate supplier. They want to use one supplier only, or else I want to use with the currencies only. I want to do USD currencies, or I want to with the legal entity. Okay, I want to follow the Tata entity. As per the Tata, there could be hundreds of the business units. Everything will be falling under that legal entity only. Whatever the Tata entity is there, under Tata entity, how many business units are? Maybe there could be 200, there could be 300. Entire will be picked up by this application parent, and as per the due, what is the due? Till date, is there any pendings that will be picked up? Now pay through date. Suppose future payments, if you want to make it, you can correct it. You have to change the date. Now pay from May 1st, I want to do the payments. I want to select from May 1st. Pay through. These are the criteria condition you will be giving in the while you do the payments. Not you as the organizer. What is our role? Our role is configure it. As simple as.
Configuring on behalf of the organization.
Simple as. Everything you work for the client. As per the organization, on behalf of organization, you are going to configure each and everything in the application, and you will be demonstrating to the client as well. Their requirement as given. You need to understand their business. You need to understand their pain areas. Suppose why they are moving to the Fusion application, that you have to understand first. Suppose they are using their legacy system as PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, NetSuite, EBS, okay, Microdynamics, Workday, anything. Why client is moving to the Fusion application first? There could be any pain things they are facing it. Maybe invoice process delay, payments delay, okay, month-end activities delay, okay, like user application, maybe as per the application wise, user wise, they are not able to cope up, okay, and they are seeing the lot of interface issues, or they are seeing the lot of slowness in the instance. Everything will be calculated. That's why they are going to choose the as per the functionalities. What is the best features are available as per their business requirements. Now they are choosing as simple as. Now we are using the iPhone 17 or iPhone 16. I don't know exactly what version we are using currently. Is it iPhone 16, 17? Hello?
We have iPhone 17.
Okay. Now next year, you know that iPhone 18 will be released. Am I right?
Yes.
Simple changes. What they will do? The camera option. Maybe 200 MP camera, 300 MP camera. Some extra features they will add it and they will release. But in Oracle ERP application, we have the SaaS, okay? Wherever they have the subscription base, we have the SaaS. In SaaS, we have automatically whatever the upgrades we are having, every 3 months, Oracle is updating the releases. Maybe best functionality they are adding it, and it is a free of cost. If you are selecting the SaaS subscription, no need to require any manual. Automatically, it will be upgraded. It will be upgraded. Patch releases every 3 months. Every quarterly, they will release the few functions. The features will be added, and that can be used if you have taken the SaaS subscription. There is much to learn it. Okay, we'll be exploring. Now, as simple as you can tell me, is there any code that related to that we are working? Nothing. As simple as we are going to navigation based. But you need to understand if you are in a payables, okay, accounts payable. And accounts payable is the related to the interlink with the procurement. Why procurement? Suppliers. What supplier will do? They will do the services. Okay, and the supplier data will be made on the procurement and payables. Whenever supplier sends an invoice, it will come to the payables. From payables, if the organization makes a payment, that will go to the payments workbench. From payments, it will go to the banks. Let's go to cash management. You will understand. Go to cash management. Banks. What will happen in the bank? Bank statements will be available. Which bank, which location, which branch. Okay, and what are the system transactions, and we have issued only check. Now that has to be clear from the bank, means that vendor has to be withdrawn, vendor has to be deposited in the bank. Until unless that is clear, you may record it through your application. What is the reality? The amount has been deducted from the organization? No. When it will be deducted? Once the check is issued from the bank only. Am I right? You may issue a check to
Yes,
someone.
sir.
What will happen? You may record it. Okay, but what is the reality? Once that person has to withdraw the check or clear the check from bank only, the amount will be deducting from your bank account. Now let's take with the Elite Bank. Let's go with the Elite account, where you can see the bank account. Is a like a instance is a public instance, bank statements, system transaction. This bank statement, whatever are cleared in the bank or recorded in the bank, that will be there. And this is system whatever the users are performing in the real time transactions. Okay, that is there. And everywhere you see the only data. Suppose now this is now let's do the manual reconciliation. How manual reconciliation done? Now let's take with the okay, let's take an example. 1122 is the check number. Okay. Now can you find anywhere 1122 here? Anywhere reference number? Nothing, no? There is no. There is no 1122. And there is no -800, -700. Anywhere you found here? Then
No, it's not there.
bank statement lines are not available in the application. System transaction means these applications not available. These are available in the bank. Now, why these are available means bank charges, bank interest. Who will know those? Only bank knows. We cannot know
Yes.
how that interest has been calculated, how the bank charges are completed. Now, in a reality, what we'll do when we get the bank statement, this bank statement, this charges or interest, charges means deduction, debit. Interest means credit. Am I right? It will be increasing your bank balance. It will be decreasing your bank balances. Am I right?
Yes.
Then you will be, as per this bank statement lines, you will be, these are missing in the system transaction because these are not there available. Now, these will be recorded in the system.
But sir, why are they not available? Actually, bank statement will carry everything like debit or credit, all transactions the bank statement should carry. Why are the these transactions that are not referenced? Why is it not reflecting?
Simple. Bank is having the bank charges and interest. Okay.
Okay.
Now, organization is making the system transactions. Okay. When organization knows that there is a bank charges, there is a interest, when bank send the statements, am I right?
Yes.
Then only organization come to know, okay, this has been not entered in the application. This has to be entered. Until unless you enter, you cannot perform the reconciliation. There will be mismatch.
All these entries will be added manually into the system, is it?
No. This will be done with the integration. This will be now. This is a practice one. Okay, training wise. Okay. Now we have the load import bank statement. This is the where you can load it. Okay. We have the and these formats are there. Now in training wise, it doesn't work because if you observe that bank servers integrated, okay, there should be a real-time bank servers. Am I right? If you are importing statements, means that will be data file formats, everything will be there. Okay, but as a training part, we'll be going through it. Suppose this is a manual reconciliation. Now we have the auto reconciliation. How this is submitted? We have the 100 statement lines, 100 system transaction. Once you set some auto reconciliation, then that end user will schedule it. Suppose I want to, let's take about submit auto reconciliation. Let's click on. Now we cannot go, end user cannot go each and every month or every day. They cannot go and take this bank account. Let me keep it on reality. Elite account. Okay. And they cannot go each and every day, every month. They will be scheduling. How they want. Go to schedule option. We have the schedule option. How this has to be done, auto reconciliation. Frequency, daily, weekly, monthly.
Monthly.
How you want, monthly. This is a real time, how they choose it. And how
Yeah.
you want. Like you want like first day, second day, daily of the week, how you want. You want to week of the month.
First of the
Yeah, you can select based on the client only. You
Yeah.
want to select, you can select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You want, if you want, you can select. Or you want to select Sunday. It depends on, or you want to select by date. It also gives the date. How do you want? Now I want reconciliation every month 15th, okay, and every month 30%, 2 times. Or you want last day of the month. It depends on how you want. And as for the client only, okay, start date, when it has to start, which time, which region you want to use. Suppose your organization, suppose your business is operating main headquarters in the US, then you start with the US time only, okay, and US region. If sorry, your business is operating in India, you want to start with the IST time. This
IST.
where you can select your IST. Kolkata, you can see it somewhere here. Okay.
Yes, there.
Yeah. So this time frame, you will select this time frame. The time also is available here. Okay, if you want to select 3, 4, 5, 6, and same timing, automatically once you schedule this job run, automatically it will be populated. It will run backend. Then, how do you want to know whether this job run has been successful or any warning, any error? Then you have the notification. You can give your notification whether you want this user has to be notified or always you give your email address, okay, and you will get the conditions on success, on warning, on error. How do you want? So basically we select as per the client, we also suggest all. Let me show you one real time so that we'll have how we schedule in our trainings. This one. We have scheduled process of the auto journals as completed with the status of success. This process was submitted with the test 17. Okay, means this we only selected in the training part only some things. These are the in real time. You will be knowing these things in real time. If you know real time only, it will be very easy for you to crack your jobs. Until unless you don't know the real time, you only learn theory part, it won't work. Am I right? As simple as. And this is like real time, and we have so much to explore it. Let me go with the code structure. This all you have already seen. If you have demos, you have already seen how our code structure. Our code structure in our course, there is a perfect column that is a dedicated mentors. Okay, we are operating like crash course. We are operating morning batches, evening batches, okay, weekend batches. But whenever a student requires, where is lacking means availability. Am I right? Availability. This is one of the main important in a training institute or any education. If trainer or if there is no one is available, if you have any question, any doubts as a student, now how do you move forward? Because you are new to this domain. You are learning a new ERP application, new course. If there is no one is available, then it is difficult to move on, practice, or get your clear doubts. Okay. Now what we are doing, we kept our dedicated mentors. Okay. Suppose if you have doubts, you are practicing, then immediately you need to approach your mentor. Then he will be available from morning 11 to night 11. I am available with the morning 7. It will start morning and end with the 1 a.m. Not with the like afternoon. And this is my time. This is a mentor's time. My time is the sessions, my job, and other extra calculators like one-to-one sessions. Okay, we have one-to-one session for these ones there. Crash course. The course already completed outside, but struggling to for the cracking the job real time. So this is started the crash course, but I am not getting this crash course as a crash course because the course completed outside also not having the basic knowledge. Now what I have taken, instead of crash course, we are implementing one-to-one course. Means there will be only one person, there will be only one student. Means end-to-end practice. Let me go to the My Drive. You will be only one person where we are having one-to-one interaction. Not only the theory part, you will have the end-to-end practice as well, hands-on practice. Let me go. Let me open one GL. Hands-on practice. Hands-on practice means one day we'll have the entire 2 hours in the night, 11 to 1 p.m. we'll have session. Next day, I will be helping or guiding the particular candidate to practice in the application. Until unless you practice in the application, then only you are good with the subject. If you are not going with the practice in the application, the theory part doesn't help. If you have 1,000 videos, 1,000 sessions, it doesn't help until unless you practice it.
Okay, so basically, while we are attending the course, we will be doing it, and you will guide us one-to-one during the practice session, so that you will understand whether we are able to, whether we have understood that particular thing, and you
Yes.
will clarify doubts of that. Okay, sir. Okay, fine.
This is different. This is one-to-one. I am taking personal. This is a separate course. Okay. And
Oh,
as a regular batch, weekend batch, whatever you call it, we have the mentors where they can help you. And we have the licensed Zoom available. Immediately, you need to confirm in the particular group. There is a support group, mentors group. You need to ping it. See, I'm facing this issue. Can you quickly log into the Zoom? Can you clear it? Through phone call, you can call directly. There is no stoppage. Okay. And you can put the message also. I will be available. Mentors will be available. If I am available, I'll pick it. And let's take an example. There is one of the issue recently. Okay. Students are practicing. Time I'll tell you exactly. I'll show you the image. Time, IST time. Okay. 1:30 a.m. Can you tell me honestly, is there anybody available at 1:30 a.m. time if the students are practicing?
Most probably no.
No, not most probably. Nobody will available 1:30. Now, these students, there are a couple of students, okay? Same students, enroll, friends. Let's take out friends. They have the challenge with the last week. They approach me due to my availability or somewhere they have done some mistakes. I was not able to connect. Now, same situation, they came up at the 1:30 a.m. Immediately, I logged in with the Zoom. 1:30 to 3 a.m. we cleared that issue and they're able to practice it. And if they're coming with the issues with the, suppose tomorrow we have the live sessions. What is mean live session? The trainer will come and prepare the one session and we'll complete and go. And now what we are doing is, suppose, let's take an example. Now, forced batch is there. If 2 members are practicing, if 2 members are not started, 2 members wanted to ask few questions in the live sessions. I am not hesitating. I am not stopping. Ask the doubts. Okay. We can help you in the live session. Before recording, we can help you. Before starting a recording session only, I will ask you, anybody is having question, any doubts? Let me clear, then let's go with the session. This is what we are, because end of the day, if I tell 100 sessions also, if you are not understanding one session also, it is not worthy for you. And we have the schedules, how you want to follow schedules. If you are a working employee, minimum 3 hours, maximum 5 hours. If you are non-working, means you don't have any activity. You have only one activity that you have to learn and get the job. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
For working, I can expect, but even working also, how long you will work for the low salaries? Maybe put your 100% efforts. And what we are telling is, what we are promising is, we are not going to promise any fake promises like 100% you will get job, 100% you will crack. What I am saying, with my training, with your efforts, both coordination, consistency, time investment, everything is possible. Without your efforts, it is not possible. You may get job in back end, backdoor, but you cannot survive. You cannot cope up with the 3 months or 2 months, you'll come back. And we are doing the resume preparation, mock interviews, referrals, proper guidance, everything. And so you can see in the demo only. Interview support means proxy or voice over, not encourageable. But in some situation, there could be why this is means one student, there might be two different students. One type is students can be very flexible with the learning the course, means good with the application knowledge, good with the explanation. There are second type of student where they cannot good with the elaboration explanation in the interview, they cannot able to clear it, but they have the good knowledge with the application. Am I right? These are two types.
Yes.
Now second type, if you are not available, suppose second type, who will help? We are the only to help for the second type of students. But straight away, we are not going to help. Straight away, we are not going to help. Okay. We'll take some sessions. Maybe that person, that candidate has to attend own interviews, 1 or 2 or 3 or max 5. Because without attending any single interview, if we start like proxy or voice over, then there ends the learning. There is no efforts. Without your efforts, it will be possible, as we said, but it's difficult to survival in the future. Again, you have to take job support. Again, every month they will be charging 40K. Then what is the use of learning this course? What is the end goal? You need to learn some code, you need to crack your job, you need to survive. That is the one. Again, interview support, again, interview job support means it takes a lot of pressure on you. There is no peaceful job. Okay. And mock sessions. Okay. Whether it is like English or Telugu, any language, you need to. So every session has to be interactive. One-way interaction is very dangerous for the learning. Suppose trainer, as a trainer, myself, I came to the one session tomorrow. Then I explain 1 hour without opening your mouth, without responding from your side. What is the silence means? Dangerous means that you are not understanding whatever I am telling. That's it, my end of the conclusion. As simple as, if you observe any trainings, any sessions, any videos, anywhere, there won't be two-way interactions because there won't give that much space. If they don't give means you will not ask any questions. As simple as. If you have questions only, mean that you are able to understand the whatever we are going to explain you, that we are going to learn it. Okay, it
Yes,
takes
sir.
some time for you, but end of the day, that application, see, as mentioned, there is no much involved in the coding. We are as a functional consultants. We are as a functional consultant. There's not much involved in it. Okay. So can you join in this group? If anybody is missing, can you join here?
Yeah, join, sir.
Anybody missing?
No, sir.
Okay. So, and we have one more flexibility, as I told earlier only, we have a drive access where we can give the entire drive access or past batches. If you are good with the e-learning also, but you are ready to, you will be enrolling in the live session only, but you have the chance. And moreover, you are not going to prepare any documents. We have prepared such a way materials, all the materials.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, sir. So you have said how to join or anything like that, sir?
Enrollment.
Yeah, okay, enrollment. So I'm willing to be.
This is a WhatsApp group. Yeah, this is a WhatsApp group. You will be there. Please join in this. If you are already available, if you are already joined in this WhatsApp group, be there. And moreover, we have the all materials, workbook materials. Let me open this one. Not required to maintain any documents. We have already maintained, we have already prepared in such a way, as simple as you will explore it. What you have to maintain is notepad. What you are learning, everything you have to go with your notepads. And each module, and we have one more thing where we have so many materials. 1 second, let me ask you 1 second. Go with the what is the difference between means like compared to anything is that what I am doing is, where is it one? April. So as we discussed, we are having the 3 projects. One is implementation, second one is the support where production issues come, third is the enhancements. So if you observe client requirements, that is enhancement project. How do you handle the client requirements if you get any chance in the future? how you start with your requirement with the business stakeholders, how you end it, how you fulfillment. Okay. And moreover, you will have the go to AP advanced. Okay. We have the advanced as well. Few advanced sessions. I will take it whenever possible, but you will have the sessions available. Okay. And moreover, not only these materials, we have, let me one second. John, let me go to the assignments. These are the assignment, module-wise assignment I will be conducting. Let me show you. Okay, these are the assignment I will conduct you to complete your assignments. And we should, as a student, as a learner, we should be very honest with our learning. If we cheat ourselves, it is dangerous. If you don't know, just we keep it as a no. That is better. Okay, and we have the few more things that we can explore. If you are in, if you start our learning, we have to start our course, then it will be. And moreover, suppose today we have completed our real time, whatever discussion we completed. Now, if you observe outside, demo 1 today, this Sunday, demo 2 next Sunday. Am I right? Can you help me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So there is how many days gap?
1 week.
1 week.
No, your interest will be gone in 1 week. You might be searching for another domain. That is good only. Suppose. Now what I'm doing is from last 2 months onwards, demo 1 conducted today. Continuously, I am adjusting my time. Or else we have the e-learning. If you are flexible, tomorrow only.
Okay, sir. I'm flexible. So I'm available tomorrow also.
Okay. These are the demo sessions. 2. Now what next one? Live sessions. There is no gap. Immediately I'll start the live sessions. Whether you enroll or that is separate thing. That is different thing. Live sessions 1, 2, 3.
So what is the difference between demo session and live session?
Live session means you start the course.
Okay.
And these 5 sessions will happen from today onwards till Friday or Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Till Thursday, every day we have to connect. Suppose after
So
5
we'll have to enroll after tomorrow's demo session so that we are able to attend the live session.
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling. Now attend all these 5 sessions. Okay. Now Friday. There is no session Friday. Okay. Friday there won't be any session. You will decide. Enroll in the course or not, you will give the confirmation. Because this is not a, like, if I give 1 week time, what will happen? Your excitement, whatever you learn today, you'll forget it. Okay. And 5 days will connect. Okay. You will decide on Friday. Now let me show you one honest one. Where is that one? Give me 1 second. I think you are able to see. Now, this is what I am doing. Okay. There are a couple of people who are working already. Okay. What I have given last week, they came to me. What I have given, drive access I have given. Okay. Drive access. Whether you go with the live session, whether you go with the e-learning, whatever it might be. What I have done, 5 sessions I have given. 5 sessions free of cost. No issues. And we are connecting on daily basis to alternative or 1 day. Okay. Whether depends on their availability. Okay. Now, after completing demos, one of the candidate is a working employee. Okay. Topmost MNC company is a working employee, low salary. And he has given the demo feedback. Okay. And It's your choice. Suppose as simple as said, if you are going to purchase one thing, like one shirt cost of 500, one sandals cost of 200, 300, you will be going with the 10 shops or 100 shops to select one product. I mean, it's as simple.
Yes, sir.
Now, it is your career, student career. If they can understand only, they will enroll in the course. If they are not able to understand in my training, I am happy to tell them wherever you are able to understand, please join in that institute. It will help them. End of the day, what is everyone goal? That candidate has to get the job. Whether you enroll here or whether you enroll anywhere, but end of the day, you need to get your job. That's what I am encouraging the student. Don't enroll immediately. Take your time. Listen sometime. Compare with someone where the expertise are there. Now, why I have started, what is our goal is real-time subject. Where it will start real-time? Day one only will start with the real-time. Means once we start in the course, immediately day one only will be in the real-time. Real-time is a different version. You learn hundreds, but if you don't know real-time, then it is very. Suppose as simple as, you know car driving, everybody? Is there anybody who knows car driving?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
I know.
Okay, simple as simple. You know you are in a perfect with the car driving. Your expertise in driving. Okay. Now you are driving in the forest area. Okay, you're only alone. Okay, and you only know the driving, but you don't know how to repair that car puncture, how to check the engine when it is heated. Now what will you do? And
I'll have to call someone for help.
there is no signal. What you will do? That is the case
Then
in the learning. That is the case in the learning. Suppose at least not everything, at least something is there. You have to be learn something real time. Real time will help you in the real time when you start your learning. When you start working as a consultant.
Okay.
That is where we are connecting with more and more with the student.
More and more people and the real learning starts.
Real learning means don't learn 100%. I'm telling you, nobody will learn 100%. It is 100%. If you work 10 years also, it won't complete 10 like 100% experience. What I'm telling, learn 40%. Okay, learn 40%. Okay, real time. What will happen? This real time will help you to 30 more percent. What will happen? 70%. If you don't know the real time, this 40% becomes 10% in reality.
Okay.
As simple as. What do you know? You know the application theory part. That's it.
But
Theory
because
part
we don't
doesn't-
know the application part, our real learning, our actual learning will come down to only 10%.
If there any issue comes only, you have to resolve it, no, as a consultant.
Yeah.
But if you observe anywhere, any like any YouTube videos, anywhere you observe, what you will see? Straightforward learning. Am I right? Like straightforward.
Yes.
If teacher is telling, you will follow the same thing. But what we are telling is here, learn straightforward as well as the explore more.
Okay.
Means you learn some real-time learning. Okay. And moreover, what we are suggesting, what we are telling is, don't depend on anyone. We have the so much of sources available. Sources available. We will be guiding you. See, Senthil, there is a source. Please go through it. It will help you. We'll give that guidance. We'll give that document. Please go through it if you have time. It will help you. So that source is available. When the source is available, what you have to do? You have to put efforts, time investment. Same again, it will come back to you. Time investment. So once you put your time investment, 6 months, let's take at least one. Okay. And moreover, don't expect immediate jobs. There is a process that is called you have to follow. Immediate jobs are, it may come. Some luck has to be there after completing your course, 2 months or maybe 2.5 months. Maybe don't expect immediate jobs after completing course. It doesn't have like there is no course or nothing that you complete your course, you get immediate job. No. There might be chances, luck favors, okay, hiring process, everything. But end of the day, once you get any HR calls, interview calls, what is it? You have to be readiness. You have to be ready with the preparations. If you are not ready with the preparation, if you are not ready, if you get 100 calls, if you are not clearing, there is no use of opportunities, will lose it. There is a process that we have to follow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we have tomorrow. Let me confirm, or you can confirm. Whoever not join in that group, please join. Okay, and please confirm me what is your flexible time, what is your convenient time for all three people, so that we can go
Sir,
with.
So same 11 o'clock time is feasible for me, sir.
Is there any other time? 10 to 11? Because my working hours are like 11 to 9. This
10
is
o'clock. 10 o'clock also is possible for me, sir. Any day, anywhere between 10 to 12, because
10 to 11.
I'm on a vacation and in Ooty.
Okay.
So
Okay.
after
10
afternoon, I will not be available. So
Okay.
morning session, I'm available until 12, anytime.
Gayatri and Anil.
Yeah, 10
Yes,
to 11
sir.
works for me as well, sir.
Okay, all three.
Yes, sir. I am flexible with the time.
Okay. So what I will do is we have the live session 10 to 11. Okay. And also
Okay.
give me your email IDs. I'll give the access as well. If you have time, you can explore it. If you have any question, you can ask in the live session. That is what I'm doing. Giving
Okay.
advanced access. You go through it, and I will also explore. I will also explain the same scenarios. If you have questions, you will ask it. If you have gone through the video,
Okay.
you will understand. If you have not
Okay,
gone,
so the email ID will be sent in the WhatsApp group itself, sir.
yes, please send me. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Right.
sir.
Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Okay.
Thanks, sir. Thanks a
Okay,
lot.
sir. Thank you.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks for your time.
Thank
as
you.
well. Yeah.